turning to one another is like a practice field for really embodying your elder capacities, and then also being vulnerable and meeting your younger self with love and appreciation for the journey that they're on in a very different world than the one that you arrived into. So there's a sense for me that we started to lose this capacity to just turn to one another. And so we need so much therapy, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's like if we turn to one another more often, there's just so much wisdom in circles of lived experience of elders who have gleaned something about the various stages of life, the various decades of life. And lots of times it's not what they say, it's the space that they're holding for young ones to wrestle and, with themselves, with the world, with even the elders. Yeah. It's a lot of humility in those groups, a lot of beautiful sharing that isn't, there's no focus to heal anybody or fix anybody or therapize anyone. There's an equanimity in the group that we're all wisdom keepers. They barely miss one of those sessions. It's like that sacred time that they turn to one another. And again, the idea was for us just to be held in a sacred space, to share as we felt called, as something emerged in us that we were tending and wanting to be heard by more ears than maybe just one other person or a family member. And the diversity of the folks who show up has been incredibly beautiful. I see reflection, them receiving reflection, maybe of their younger selves, reverence for the journey, that there's interest for what they're going through, and that their life experience by someone of a younger generation. They have shown up in various stages of my own life, and I see what wisdom keepers they are. But they share with me just how magical it is. They're gleaning reverence for the long journey, reverence for, again, like seniors sometimes say to me, or elders, we're invisible now. I'm like, no, we're not invisible. If we're invisible to ourselves, then maybe we become invisible to others. But so when the young ones are seeing these elders embodying themselves and their vulnerability, they're still questioning some of the very same things that the young ones are. They feel well held. In the circle of women that was in that group and still is in that group, there was just so many magical moments. The young woman was writing her PhD and would arrive sometimes disheveled, and she was the space keeper, so could see her wrestling with that dishevelment, and then she was there to hold the Zoom space and the space container for this gathering and summoning herself, I call it, and then in the witness of just these elders who had nothing but love for her, nothing but interest, and seeing how she blossomed. Again, we became like a sangha, like a community, and so much authenticity that I think I wept every time, sometimes even after I got off the call, at the beauty of just being human. Just being human. What the heck does that mean anyway? To be human. Yeah. To be of the earth, to be humus.